we should be live. We are headed towards Sapsucker Woods. I don't think any of you are surprised. Sorry I'm a little late. It's partly due to people like the person in front of me, just some slowpokes. Partly due to the fact that I saw something before I left Montezuma, and I hope to share it with you later. So don't let me sign off without sharing it with you. Supposedly 80 degrees, gray skies, well, they're gray. I mean, it's cloudy, but it's not like really dark and cloudy. We'll see how things go. Okay. Just heard a catbird. I see a lot of goose droppings. Just heard a common yellowthroat. Just heard a red-winged blackbird. I think I just heard a song sparrow. Definitely. I'm hearing a northern flicker. I haven't seen any of these birds, so once again, what we hear is very important. Another catbird. And another common yellowthroat. Another song sparrow. Did I hear an American goldfinch? Possibly. I see a robin on the ground, so that's the first bird I've actually seen here. Someone just flew over a starling. And another starling. And common grackle. And a second grackle, and maybe another robin, another turtle, which is not a bird, last I checked. I hear a robin singing. Oh, wait, what was that? Who was that? There's a small bird in the grasses, but I don't see it now. Another song sparrow. And that may be yet another one, unless it was just the same one that was singing. A couple more robins. And a couple red-winged blackbirds, and a couple more starlings. Make it, and 3, 4, 5 more. Yeah, maybe 5 more. More red-winged blackbirds. I hear a cardinal, and I believe I just saw a mourning dove. I think I'm hearing more starlings. Don't know how many. I see a Canada goose to our left. Hi, goose. Just one by itself, apparently. No goslings, no other, no second adult, just one adult. And 1, 2, 3 robins on the ground. Another northern cardinal singing. Another song sparrow. And a catbird. And a frog. Maybe a second catbird, I'm not sure. Another red-winged blackbird. I know. Get in there already and park the car. I know. I'll need a couple minutes to get ready for the walk. There is a bit of a breeze. It's not windy, but it's a little bit of a breeze. Feels good. I just heard a chipmunk. Ahead of us, there's a robin on the ground. Just took off. Oh, saw somebody flying, but I don't lost sight of it. Chipmunk. I'll need, like I said, a few minutes. Really more than, I see a morning dove. More than anything, just to put some bug spray on. And 1 second here. Let me look. Hope I parked in a good spot. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, we'll see. Okay, I need a few minutes, like I said. Hopefully it won't take too long. Oh, forgot something. Just a female red-winged blackbird. Hear another robin singing. I'm not going to take another camera with me, although I might regret that. But just don't feel like dealing with it right now. Hopefully that's enough. Sorry, have to tender things again. Here's some a frog peeping or whatever. Not sure if I just heard an oriole or not. Anyway, let's see if we can have some kind of a decent walk. I think did I hear a swamp sparrow or was that a chipping sparrow? I think I'm hearing a blue jay. Definitely hearing a mourning dove singing right now. Okay, I think we're ready to go. And I welcome you to Sapsucker Woods. Alright, let's see if we can have one. Did you hear that high-pitched I can't duplicate it. That sounded like a cedar waxwing to me. So, I believe that's what I heard. I don't know where it was. Let's go. Not much time. I don't know if it's going to rain anytime soon. I haven't checked the forecasts, lately. I checked, I think it was this morning, definitely checked late yesterday. I hear American goldfinches, at least one. Hear a robin singing. Oh, shoot. Maybe I missed something, maybe not. There were two chipmunks right there. One just scurried away. They're right next to each other. And the other just scurried away too. Okay, well. Hold on, I gotta attend to something. Hold on. The way a wire is twisting. Okay, I don't know if that's any better, but. Oh. I think I may have heard red-bellied woodpecker. Just took a look up at that nest that's in the corner up there, and I don't see any activity, and I haven't yet so far this year, so don't know if it's been used or not. Heard someone tapping just now. Given how uneven it is, I'm guessing that may be a yellow-bellied sapsucker that does the tapping. Other woodpeckers like the hairy woodpecker or the downy, they'll tap and it's an even that's not true of the yellow-bellied sapsucker. They just very often it's like it's an uneven pace. Okay, we can't go any further because this robin doesn't want to. So from here, we'll look until this moves along. I hear a mourning dove, and I see a chipmunk. Those sounds we just heard were chipmunks, one or two, just now. Leap. I'm hearing a black-capped chickadee. That's one of its vocalizations. Somebody's up on the former nest tree, and it is I think it might be a grackle. Looks like one. Common grackle. This robin is still here. I don't want to bother it, but doesn't seem to mind me that much. So right now I'm just looking around with binoculars. The frog chorus continues. I'm going to look around a little bit more with binoculars, and if I don't see anything, we're going to move right on to the trails. Definitely now, I heard just now a red-bellied woodpecker. And the robin just took off, so let's go over here and look. And the view's not that much different here. There's now a mourning dove near the top of the former nest tree. Somebody just made a noise over here. I don't know what it was. Maybe frogs or something. It's worth a look when you hear a sound like that, because sometimes a green heron could be here, but it's not easily seen with a casual glance. You have to look more careful. Great blue heron in flight. My heron. Oh, and what did I just see over here somewhere? Looks like a red-winged blackbird from here. Okay, it had just landed there and now it's gone. Okay, so we've seen a great blue heron. We didn't see it for long, but we saw one. And I think we're going to move along. Just let me look at a couple other areas. Wait a second. You don't usually see them out of the water. Wait a minute, are there two there? I think there are. Are there? It's hard for me to tell on my little screen here. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I think so. Should we go over there and see if we can get a better look? Let's do that. It's gonna take me time to get over there, but let's see if we can do it. And we'll just continue on the other way around the pond. Now who knows, by the time when I get there, they may not be there any longer. There have been a number of times over the years when I've seen something, on the opposite side of the pond, and had to hurry and try to see whatever, And it happens on the campus too. Sometimes I see something from a distance, try to get to a better place to see it, and by the time we get there, it's gone, or the visibility isn't quite what I had hoped for. But that looked to me like two beavers, although they were too large to be muskrats, I have to say. But I couldn't see the tail very well, but it kind of looked like it was thin, like that of a muskrat. But I don't think it was. I think they were beavers. Another robin over here. I think I'm hearing some American goldfinches, and they're very often in this area. I see some Canada geese ahead, at least one. Looks like multiple. Yeah. Looks like geese and goslings. In the fuller wetlands. And the walking here is treacherous. I may have just heard a Baltimore Oriole. Just saw another robin. This stretch here really could use some mulch. Some of the roots are really poking through it. What I don't like doing is, I mean, we're in a relative hurry right now to get there. I'm not running, but still, I'm not looking around as well as I would like. I think I hear cedar waxwings. Hear a catbird. I see a robin on the trail. Make it two robins. And I heard a song sparrow. And as feared, I no longer see the beavers. Who had been, I believe, over here somewhere. And I don't see them any longer. Would have been interesting to see. But did I just see something else? No. Okay, well, let's continue anyway. Yep, here are the beavers. There's one there, and there's another one over here. So I'm assuming they're the same beavers, but they might not be. Well, let's walk since we're here. It would have just been nice to see them apparently grooming each other or whatever. Oh, there was one right there. And the other one is right over here. Well, anyway, let me just look around while I'm here. Come to think of it, I didn't even get to really stop and look at the fuller wetlands. I mean, for instance, there might have been a green heron there. I don't know. So this was essentially a bad idea. I shouldn't say that. It was a good idea, it just didn't work out. Hello. For me, it's always strange taking the counterclockwise route. Oh, just heard a Baltic kingfisher. It sounded like it was up ahead there somewhere, but I don't see it. Just heard a yellowthroat. And I heard an eastern wood pewee. Might be hearing a house wren. Yeah, that very rapid, I don't know how to describe it. That was the house wren. It's not very close. I can't duplicate it, but that was the house wren that we were hearing. Just heard another song sparrow. I'm feeling overall our walk here is going to be relatively brief. Not only did we cover a lot of ground in a hurry, but I just think it's going to be that way. Unless we happen to see something really special. Oh, who's that? Chickadee, I think so. Looked like it. Yes. Black-capped chickadee. Hear robins singing in the distance. Just saw a mourning dove. Not sure what that sound is that I just heard. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think I just heard an ovenbird. Yes, definitely heard an ovenbird. Just heard it again. And do I see anything out of the ordinary here? No, not yet. here climbing. But as for birds, I don't see anything all that unusual. I see a green heron. At least I think so. There it is. Just in time to see it catch a fish. Not the best view we've ever had at one, but good to see. Okay, let me continue to look around just a little bit. What is that? Right out of the water, there's a, it's like a snapping turtle, I think. This is not the greatest look, just because of the distance. It's hard to see, as it blends in kind of there. Okay, I think we're going to move on. Not too much else of interest. Let me just have one more look, see if I can see that green heron again. I see it, but it's behind, partially behind vegetation, so both near and far. So let's, we're going to keep moving. I think I hear a red-eyed vireo, but I'm not sure. Can't hear anything of these frogs. But I heard the ovenbird again. And the peewee. And the chickadee. I won't forget you, don't worry. Hear a robin singing also. Who is that just flew? Shoot, didn't see it. Well, I saw it, but not well. Here, chickadee or two. And there's the ovenbird again that we heard. Ovenbird's call can be pretty loud, and that is pretty loud, although we're not very, very close to it, so by the sound of it. That, I wonder if that was a second ovenbird. I'm not sure. Neither one sounded close, and I don't know if I could even hope to see it from here. That was a robin. Did I see something fly right through it? That's the ovenbird. And it seems to start and get louder as the call progresses, or song. Yeah, I believe there are two ovenbirds. One is farther than the other, or one is just being quieter. And I just heard another red-bellied woodpecker. We have yet to hear any, at least I don't believe we've heard yet, any wood thrushes or hermit thrushes. We never hear those. Or veeries. Remember when I told you about the snapping turtle a few minutes ago that was out of the water, well out of the water, surprisingly? Here's another one. And well out of the water. Okay, let me just have a quick look around. I'm not sure. It's probably the same green heron. Just it's progressed a little bit. It's the same area where it was. So I'm guessing that's the same one, because we saw catch the fish. Okay, we're going to continue on. I hear a squirrel, I think, up ahead. A gray squirrel. If you're new, that's significant to me because, they're usually quiet unless they see something that causes them to sound the alarm. So you wonder if this squirrel is seeing something that has it sounding the alarm. Now, you look up and, it's hard to see anything. But maybe there's a bird of prey in the area? The squirrel's not that close by the sound of it. It's possible it's calling that alarm because of me, but I kind of doubt it. But nothing else seems to be calling an alarm. No birds are. Let's take that path and see if we can maybe figure out what's going on. So we'll take a little detour. There's the ovenbird again. Oh, something just flew. I don't know what it was. It was above the treetops and flew on. Wait a minute. Do I see something? Doubt it. No. I thought I saw something above the trees fly, but I don't know what it was. Do I see the squirrel? I see a squirrel. I don't know if it's the squirrel. Oh, that's the one.
But what is the reason for the vocalization? I somehow doubt it was me. I don't know if it could have even seen me before when I first heard it. But the vocalizations have pretty much stopped. So maybe it was whatever that bird was that I saw. Okay, well, we're going to continue on, I guess. Like I said, though, I've heard no thrushes other than robins. So going forward, I don't know if we'll be seeing anybody thrush-wise, like wood thrush or veery. We saw the Swainsons last week. Didn't see it well, but we saw it and we heard it. It's dark here. I mean, not only... Hold on. What? I think it's a robin. Looks big. And it is. Okay, it's robin. I saw something fly up from the ground and to a tree limb above it, and it was a robin. Chipmunk on the trail here ahead of us. Someone was just tapping on a tree. It didn't sound like a yellow-bellied sapsucker, but I don't know who it was. That sounded like a northern flicker just now, vocalizing. Here it goes again. Yeah. I have to admit, I'm not really looking in the tree limbs all that well. I'm probably looking much more at the ground today as I'm walking. Probably should be looking at both, but there's only so much I can take in as I walk. There comes a point in the woods and the time of year, and in certain areas especially, where I kind of give up in terms of looking in the trees, and I just rely on my ears, to be honest, and hope that a bird vocalizes. I know that's probably not a good idea on my part, but what else can I do sometimes? as you can see, well, maybe I haven't been pointing at the ground all that well, but it's difficult to see. So I mean, if there's you know, one of the thrushes on the ground, unless it's moving around, it's really, to be honest, unlikely I'll see it. If I catch sight of motion, or if I hear you know, maybe a disturbance on in the leaves, that's one thing. And we've been lucky with that in recent weeks. That's allowed us to see the wood thrushes that we've seen. The only thing I've been seeing are the occasional chipmunk. Everything else has been pretty quiet. Oh, I just heard a veery. Yes, singing up ahead. Doesn't sound like it's all that close, so we'll see if maybe we have luck seeing it once we get there. Now this area up ahead that we're reaching now is the area where we've been seeing the various thrushes. Swainson's, wood thrush, veery. Actually, even earlier, several weeks ago, we did see a hermit thrush. Actually near the intersection up ahead. Still hear the veery. It's not as loud as the robin that has been singing. There may be a second veery singing. Just heard a mosquito. Oh. Might have heard the alert call of a wood thrush. think I hear a crow in the distance. No wood thrushes yet, though, except the possible alert call. Veer. Veer. That's the alert call of the veer. Sounds like it's coming from somewhere that way. We'll walk that way a little bit, but for all I know, it's because of me. It's maybe spotted me, but it doesn't sound like it's that close, so. And I hear a squirrel in the distance that way. I hear Fury singing again in the distance. Veer, veer, veer. I think I'm hearing Scarlet Tanager. I'm not positive. Maybe not. I believe we have two Veeries singing. So far in terms of seeing things, not our most exciting walk here at Sapsucker. That is a pileated woodpecker. Sounds like it's in motion. Reep, reep. I'm not sure what that is. Hold on, did I see something? Mosquitoes, leave me alone, okay. affiliated is vocalizing again. Do I see it by any chance? Doubt it. No, I don't. Doesn't sound like it's that far, but not that close either. The Veeries have stopped singing, or at least I don't hear them. What is that? Is that a Veery? Might be. Maybe. Although usually theirs is a downward sounding alert call. But it sounds like it's close, fairly close. Love to see it. Just saw it. Yep, I saw it. It flew overhead. I don't know where it flew to, and I just heard another Veery sing. I think it was a Veery that I just saw, but I'm not sure where it flew to. Or whatever. I don't see it now. A fair amount of chipmunk vocalization up ahead. We're going to keep going though. I'm not hearing the squirrel any longer. Or that affiliated doesn't stop. Not that I mind, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. I'd rather stop talking, come over and let me see it. That's basically what I want right now. Well, we're going to keep walking anyway ourselves. I have to say, this walk didn't go quite as I had thought it would, really because of the beavers turning us around. Would we have seen more if we had just continued on the way we would normally? I don't know. It's very possible. In terms of number of species, this actually hasn't been bad. We're not getting good looks at anything. Given how the leaves are filling right in, it's no surprise, really. You know, once things grow in, you know, what we might get some good looks at things especially if I'm bringing the other equipment along. But you know, primarily it's at the pond, and maybe if we're lucky as we walk through the woods, if something happens to be, you know, in fairly close proximity, we might get a good look. But you know, it's hard to look through this, really. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's still nice to come here, especially if you know, if you're primarily interested in the birds that will stay you know, around the pond rather than, you know, be seen in the woods. Just heard a great crested flycatcher. Sounds like it's somewhere over there. So we're hearing a hairy woodpecker from over there somewhere, but most of the noise we're hearing are frogs. Or I should say most of it is from frogs. It's just funny how things can change from week to week. Birds you would expect to see and or hear, you know, sometimes you just don't. Like we haven't heard a nuthatch yet. We haven't heard or seen a tufted titmouse yet. At least I don't believe so. And you know, those are birds that are here year round. Now we've seen Canada geese, but I certainly didn't hear any of them. We saw one by itself, and then we saw a family of them while we were hurrying to go see the beavers who were not there. A robin. Just the way it looked for a moment, it looked somehow taller. So I thought it might be something else, but I figured it was probably a robin, and sure enough, it is. I thought I heard something. It's from the American goldfinch. And the cardinal. So, we are going back to the water today because we're right here as well. Hello. Not seeing much really. That could be a muskrat. Maybe not. Seems small though. Looks like a black hole. I think we're going to move on, head to the car. Oh, might as well. Oh, did I see some ducks maybe? Maybe not. Thought I saw something in the air, but I don't see it now. It was two, there were two birds. I don't see them now. I think we're gonna head to the car. I might have just heard a tufted titmouse. Saw some motion. I don't see it now. It was over here, but I don't see anything now. Okay, on to the car. Cute. That's the tufted titmouse. Sure, we could have seen more, but could have seen less too. I mean, we did see two heron species. Didn't see any ducks at all. We did see Canada geese briefly. We heard a house wren. Also over. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna keep moving. I don't want to bother them. Although those people there might bother them, but I doubt intentionally, but I mean, they just, just their being there might bother them. I don't know if those are the same geese that we saw in the Fuller wetlands. It's very possible. Anyway, let's head to the campus and have a look around. It's almost 10 after 7. We have a little bit of time. Oh, more goslings and adult geese. So we saw that family briefly, and there are more here. So it seems to me there are at least, and this is my guess, there are at least 3 families here at Sapsucker. In the same place where we saw them last week. We're going to move on. Oops. Is he going to look at us again? Oh, good, he's leaving. Hearing cedar waxwing again. At least I think I am. Oops. Be with you as soon as I can. Definitely hearing multiple cedar waxwings, at least 2. How on earth do these wires get like this? I mean, how does this happen? I know how it happens. It's a conspiracy. Okay. No doubt, a conspiracy. Okay. And I think we are just about, let's see. Take care of things here. It may sound bad, but it's really not. Okay. Come on, open it. There you go. All right. Let's head to the campus and hopefully see some hawks. There's still some light. It's tough to tell how low in the sky the sun is, just because it's completely clouded over. But it seems to be still relatively bright, so we may have some time to see our friends. Hearing a yellowthroat, but I thought I might have heard a kingbird. I'm not sure. Ooh, what's that? Let's take a look at something. It won't be a great look if it stays put even, but let's take a look at something. 1 second.
Oh, come on. Anything. There we go. Hold on, I'm trying to get things steady. And I have a feeling it's going to take off. Okay. This is an eastern bluebird. It's a male. Not the very best look, but we don't get to see them all that often, just because of the way our travels are. And there may have been another one, but I didn't look at it, and now it's gone. Oh, it took off, and is that it up there? Wait a minute. No. It took off, but now it's back, I believe. 1 second. There it is. Again, this is an eastern bluebird. It's a male. The males have richer coloring than the females do. Richer, deeper, darker blues. The rufous color or rusty color on the breast is more pronounced with the males. There's also on the power pole, it's a starling, I believe. No, maybe a grackle. And let me see if I see anything else while we're here. We'll move on right away, don't worry. There is a mourning dove, by the way, on the line. Oh, two. Okay, there. This looks like a female. Isn't she cute? We'll take a look at her while we're at it. Lighten it up again. See more muted colors for her. Okay, she just took off. He is still there. We're going to move on very quickly. Still, it's nice to see them. Bug in the car. And here, is that her again, or is that a cedar waxwing? Hold on. No, that's her.
checked in on the chat room and I saw that Max had noted a banding, and sure enough, the female has a band on her leg. Oh, and there she goes. Okay, we're going to move on.
For that, it's nice to see things like that. It's always nice to have like the one last bonus. Hey, bug, out of my car. Oh, great. Hold on. Of all the places to go, why do I think it's going to die down there? Great. I think I just heard a yellow warbler. Uh-oh. That Canada goose is crossing the road slowly. There was a car coming, but I think it decided to divert through the parking lot. I believe it was the one Canada goose we saw as we first arrived. Starlings here along the road, and also a red-winged blackbird too. Pretty sure I just heard a yellow warbler again. Maybe the same one. Maybe not. No. So we definitely heard veeries. May have heard a wood thrush. I thought I might have heard one alert call, but other birds were vocalizing at the time, so it was hard to figure out exactly what I was hearing. Definitely been times when we've seen less at Sapsucker Woods than we saw today. I think we heard more than we saw, really. Maybe that's usually the case, but there were a number of species today we never saw, but we definitely heard them. Everything from blue jay to tufted titmouse to veeries, ovenbird. I didn't see red-bellied woodpecker or hairy woodpecker or pileated woodpecker. I believe we heard the pounding of a yellow-bellied sapsucker. Didn't see that one either. Here in Ithaca really drops when the two when Cornell University and Ithaca College let out for the summer. I'm not sure how many students are there combined, but I think the number I used to hear was like 28,000. I don't know if that has continued or not. I used to hear that Cornell had maybe roughly 18,000, if memory serves. And I don't know if that was growing. It might have been growing. And I really don't know about Ithaca College, but I believe they have a huge impact. It's not, when they let out, it's not a drop of 50% total for the total area, but it's a very significant drop in total number of people in the area, and it's noticeable just in terms of how much traffic there is, how much both in terms of vehicles and in terms of people walking around. Overall, it's primarily in this area, in terms of municipalities, it's primarily Ithaca. Yeah, sure, I mean, we're not in Ithaca technically right now, but it's, primarily Ithaca. And I mean, it's not like, some areas where you've got, major metropolitan areas, a few of them clustered together. So the point is, when school lets out, and now the population of Ithaca itself, the regular population, escapes me. But as I said, it's a big drop. Some people stay around, I'm sure, and also some people, they're probably an addition, temporary addition, for some people who are doing some kind of a summer program here. Until late August. Actually, I don't know when students start coming back anymore. To Cornell, for instance. I think they come back in stages or something like that, so it's kind of different. And then, of course, the other years, the sophomore, junior, and seniors, and the grad students, they all come in. They come in. This was reunion weekend or not. Really, we haven't been on the campus today. I still see tents that are up. They were up for commencement ceremonies last week. I don't know if they wait 2 weeks. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. We'll see as we drive around. I have a feeling that's what it is. They wait a couple weeks. They'll have whatever reunion year. Take down the tents. At least that's my guess. That's what I've been seeing over the last few years. small gas, and I have to imagine that means we're doing that to save energy. Look, I don't mind saving energy, but it does look shabby. Let the grass grow. Quite honestly, this is one of the main thoroughfares through the campus. So I would suggest save gas elsewhere. Or, better yet, in some of those areas where it's difficult to mow because it's on a slope, plant some kind of a low-lying vegetation, ground cover that looks good. If you can. It's easier said than done. Hear a squirrel. If I had to guess, someone's nearby. I don't hear the squirrel any longer. Here singing right now. I might be hearing a work call. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Check Bradfield as I drive by. I don't see anybody just yet. Doesn't look like anyone's up there. Morning Nelson. we'll go and look at the nest while there's some light. See if by any chance the youngsters are standing. We may get a look at them. Oh, I see somebody in the air. Okay, don't know who it is, but someone just landed up there. Kind of looks like, is that big red? I don't know. Okay, from here we'll look, and then we'll drive and see if we can get a better view, but let's try from here first. Oh, she just took, whoever it was, just took off and went. That away. Okay? Okay. Well, we're gonna go look at the nest anyway. Whoever it was, maybe that. Whoever it was that had flown by appeared to be flying past Bradfield and onward, but it doesn't mean anything. They can come right back. Oh, I think we might see the youngsters. Let's give it a try from here. We'll just get set and stable, hopefully. We need to change the battery soon. Oh, very soon. There is an adult with them. Oh no, there's no adult with them that I can see. Look at how cute. I will have to change the battery pretty soon. You really can only just see the one and the top of one's head. We'll stay here a few moments, see what happens.
keep looking in a moment, but just want to look at these two while we can. I have to change the battery very soon. Yeah, let's. I've got to do that right now. Okay, give me a moment. So we can only see the one right now, really. We can kind of, I think, see the top of the head of another, but hey, watch where you're walking. But that's it. I'm going to lighten that up a little bit, and I'm going to see if we can get a closer shot. Not that I've been looking around, but I haven't seen the adults lately. Oh. I didn't see that happen. I was looking... That looks like Arthur. I think. Hey, he just took off. He just left. And I don't know where he is, but he left. I just get the feeling he didn't fly far. Oh, I see him. I can I can see him just fine, but I don't believe I can show him to you. Just because I'm looking through one little spot in the trees that's open. I'm going to move forward and see if we can maybe look at him in a moment. So these two are kind of out of view. This one is in view. We'll look at this for just a few more moments. This business with the sticks here. Arthur took off. I don't see him now. I don't know where he is. What are you doing? Is that feeding? I guess. Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, it's... At first I thought it was just picking at feathers. Oh, here comes somebody. Look like Big Red, I think. Hi, Big Red. Hi, baby. Good to see you. Oh, is that what I think it is? If that's what, if this one is eating what Arthur brought, and it looks like a duckling. To me, it looked like a duckling. I may be wrong, but that's what it looked like. It happens. I've seen my own neighboring red-tailed hawks eating, not this year, but eating a gosling. Living near me are some Canada geese with goslings, and you know, I've been like, one of the pair had, I think, at least four goslings, and then was it yesterday? I think I saw them, and they were down to two. And there are a number of predators in my area, including the red-tailed hawks, but who knows what happened. This may be a better view than what the Nest camera is providing. Oh, Arthur is back within my view. He's on that same spot where I can barely see him. He's on one of the lighting towers. I could give you a look. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this camera focused on them, and I'll give you a quick look, I think, hopefully. And towards Bradfield, although I don't know if he's going to fly beyond this time. I didn't see him fly beyond, so he may have taken to a perch on Bradfield. So, for the moment, let's go back to the... Looks like everybody is standing now. Uh-oh. Okay. To my right, I hear what I believe is an alert call of a house sparrow, and that could be in response to Arthur. That'd be my guess, actually. So I can't see Big Red all that well from here, but I'm getting a decent look at the chicks. They can, they might be able to see Arthur from where they are. I can't see him because of the trees. Streetlights just came on. Again, I don't know for certain where Arthur is. I wonder if he's in the direction where Big Red is looking. She's not looking at Bradfield. She looks like she's thinking about leaving. If she does leave, I'm here in the car, so I might not be able to stay with her. And she left. Where'd she go? She's sneaky. Oh, I see. Hold on. On that same light pole where Arthur had gone, and I could just see him, I now see her. I'll leave right here. I mean, she's facing away right now, so might as well. Turn around so we can see you. Okay. Now turn around. It's a little better. Okay. She is still where she was. I'm not sure which way she's turned. Yes, she's still turning away, or turned away. I'll give you a quick look, I think. As soon as we see the exercising finish. Okay, let me switch cameras quickly. She is... Where is she? Oh, maybe I... Well, my eyes are at a different level than the camera, so maybe I can't see her. There she is. Can't see her well, but she's there on the lighting tower, as I said. We'll switch back. If we can find him. The various struts and things of the nest tower get in the way, but still getting a decent look. Someone has stopped by and he's looking up at the tower to see the nest, I guess. Don't know who he is. No, he's coming over here. Not coming over here, but he's... looking at them. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you streaming?
Yes, I am.
You're not gonna flash today, right?
No, not today. They've got weeks to go before they... Probably a couple of weeks. I'm not sure exactly when. Pardon me?
Can I see how they look?
Can you see okay?
Yeah.
And there's an adult on one of the lighting towers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see them flash. This is our last day.
Well,
here.
you know, if you watch... Do you ever watch the Cornell camera?
Yeah, the webcam, yeah.
Well, there's that. You can watch my stream. I may not actually see them fledge, but you might see them that way. And there's another gentleman and his wife. They
Carol and Cindy?
yes,
Yeah,
they stream. So they, in terms of actually seeing a fledge, they probably have the best chance because they'll watch more often than I will. But I'll give you a card if you want. You can find my stream.
I forgot my binoculars at home.
Oh.
I mean, I wasn't planning to see it. Nice, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
If you tune in right now, if you have a smartphone, you could see what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay. I'll try. Thanks.
Go to the YouTube/live link, the very top one. Or scan it, either way. Scan the correct link. There are two barcodes there.
Connection here.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I don't have connection on my phone. I should be close to the building or something.
Usually the signal's pretty good here. So, what network are you on?
No, I don't have any internet on my network. Right
I see. I see. Well, then
Yeah.
this will be on later. If you want to go to that link, you can see what I'm seeing, and it should be recorded by YouTube. Okay?
Thank you.
Good luck.
See you too.
Take care. Starting to rain a little bit. Let's zoom in a little, and then maybe we'll go look for Arthur, or maybe we'll look at Big Red. Hey, stay away from the edge. That's a shot. Okay, Big Red is still where she was, and with these three kind of separate, maybe we'll go and see if we can find Arthur, see where he is, and we'll take a look at Big Red as well. So let's just do that. Leaving everything in place. Okay, we'll take a quick look at Big Red. So as you can see, she's just turned away in the opposite direction, looking around. Well, let's see if we can get a slightly better look at her. Zoom in. Brighten it a little. This is actually not too bad. I mean, not the best look we've ever had at her, certainly, but not too bad. Now let's go look and see if we can find Arthur. Alright, let me switch cameras.
Or, you know, it's not very light out, so we won't get the very best look. But if he's there on Bradfield, we might get a decent look at him. I'll tell you, you know, trying to see them on Bradfield, you know, late in the day. That sort of thing has influenced my camera choices over the years. Oh, I see him from here. I'm going to back up, although we may have to move because of traffic. But I see him already. He's a good boy. Did I tell you that? Okay, this might actually not be bad. Let me see if I can get it. There he is. Boy, that was quick. This is going to be actually pretty decent, I think.
Not bad at all. Hi, baby. Oh, there's a car coming. I think I might have to move. Hold on one second. Yeah, I have to move. Oh, maybe I don't have to move. Nope. He's parking. Okay, good. Now it is getting dark, so I don't know if we can do close-ups or not, but it won't be super sharp and bright. Another car coming. I may have to move. Let's see if the car can get by me. I think it can. He's a good boy. Then again, I said that. So he's just on the corner of Bradfield there, and I was glad I saw him there before driving all the way around and going to look at him from, you know, closer to Rice Hall. So he's there, the chicks are in the nest, and Big Red is still where she was on that lighting tower. Not bad. We won't stay and look at him forever, but it's still nice to see him. He's just hanging out there by the looks of things. If I try to zoom in, it gets a little grainy. But considering how dark it is, that's no surprise. Oh, there's a car behind me. I've got to go. They look like they won't be able to get by. Okay, hold on one second. Oh, Big Red just took off and she's headed towards the nest. And she landed on the nest. I lost sight of Arthur. Did he take off also? I don't know. Can't see him because of the trees. Let's try to look up from here at the nest. Not hurting anything. Not the best view. Not actually not too bad. But I can only see her. I can't see anybody else. Well, oops, sorry. This one is snuggled down in. I guess all that standing was tiring. Could be, they're young. Okay. Let's continue on. I'm guessing okay, I'm guessing that Arthur is still where he was. I didn't see him flying around for a second. I thought maybe he had, taken off, but I think it's not that I could see the perch where he was. It was really that I just couldn't see it any longer. So I think it's time to see what I recorded before I left Montezuma. And I'm going to switch cameras now so that I can get it set so we can do that. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Are you ready? I won't be talking to you while I'm playing the video for you.
Okay, you're ready. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay, again, I'll lose you. Well, I won't lose you, but I will not be talking because we'll be playing the video.
There they are. Looks like there might be 4 of them. At least 4 cygnets. Good to see them. I regret that I just shut down the broadcast, but there they are. At least 4. Maybe... Is there another one by any chance? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. That vegetation, those grasses are really in the way. If they would just swim out a little further into the water, we might get a decent look. Still having a hard time seeing. I think there might be 5 of them. Between the vegetation, the distance, the bright sunshine, it's not easy, but if they could swim into the clear, that would help us a lot. Anyway, these, I believe, are trumpeter swans, and they have the cygnets in between them, the 2 adults, and they have, I believe there are, could there be 6? Anyway, just shut down the broadcast, but you know, this isn't too bad. I'll hopefully share it with everybody later. Wind is blowing. Yeah, that's okay. Still difficult to determine how many there are. If they get into the clear, just a few more feet, and we should be able to see them a lot better. A few more feet, please. Now, we've seen swans and cygnets here in prior years. And it was really only on one occasion when they came close enough for us to have a really good look while they were still young and small, fairly small. But they're out there quite a ways, and you know, there's so much grass in between us and them that even if they come, you know, let's say a significant ways closer, it would be difficult to see them because of all the grasses in the way, but at least we're seeing them right now. Not the greatest view, but we know they're there. I had suspected they were there, just given the location of the adults. And now we can see several cygnets. I'll wait another minute or 2 and see if they swim a little bit farther out into the more open area. Doesn't look like they're in a hurry to do that, though. If anything, it's getting worse. Yeah, they may be swimming out farther, but some, like for instance, there are taller grasses there to, you know, our left. So this will be like a last effort, I think, right now, the way they're swimming, to get a look. Beautiful birds. Can't see them with the naked eye. Oh yes, I can. White stands out, but I certainly don't see the young, and now I can't can't even see the young here on the camera. Well, we might get a look now, maybe. 3, 4, 5, at least 5. There's something. I wish they were a lot closer and giving us a clear view, but they are something. Beautiful. Okay, everybody, I think we're just about done for the day. Not a bad day. As usual, I would have liked to have seen more, but, you know, I always want to see more. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the day as much as I did. It was fun looking around. Birds here and there. Close up while we watch Big Red, which just stands at the nest while the chicks are there. And one of them is kind of in view a little bit. The others are apparently hunkered down. It's starting to rain just a little bit. I can't see Arthur from here, but I'm guessing he's still at that perch. Not a bad way to end the day. wish you all a very good night and a very good week. Keep your eyes on the Nest Cam. You'll see interesting development continue. Until next time, I wish you all very well. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.